5 years, using cash as part of our everyday spending has become the lifeline for us when it comes to sticking to our budget. Before we discovered the pure brilliance of using a cash envelope system, we would overdraft our bank account every single 2 weeks. It was so frustrating, so discouraging. We felt like we were never going to get it figured out. Good news is that we did, and I want to share with you guys how you can do the same thing. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys the exact number breakdown for our cash budget in hopes for you guys to be able to use it as an example to start your own cash envelope system to help you stick to your budget. If you've set a budget time and time again, if you keep adjusting it and it just seems like it's not working, I want to challenge you guys to try to start using cash. I'm not talking about using cash for every single thing. We kind of use a modified system. So let me just show you how we do it. So that way you can take some of these tips and bring them back to your family, customize it to be able to make it work for you guys. One of the number one questions we get asked is, how do we decide what we're going to use cash for and what we're not going to use cash for? The general rule of thumb, I guess you would say, is that we use cash for anything that we might physically be going into the store for. Other things that we pay for online, like bills, that would be an example of something that we might use our digital or debit card for. Another question I get asked all the time is, where do we get that much cash? Especially since I do monthly grocery shopping and go and buy an entire month worth of groceries all at one time. How do we have that much cash on hand? And the simple answer is we figured out a way to be able to get a whole month ahead of our bills, which allows us to be able to use the cash from last month to live on this month. I've done a video for you guys and I'll link that for you right here, but I do plan to do an updated video on that very soon. You might be wondering, okay, that's cool, but how do we work using cash if we are a couple? The way we do it is one of us, me, I manage most of the cash and I carry all of the cash most of the time. Hubby does get $20 of our fun budget every month. Mostly he uses that when he's out at work and wants to eat out. $20 obviously is not a ton of money, but that's the number that works for our family right now. But the point of using cash is that it is making it inconvenient for you to spend the money. You said that you are having a hard time sticking to your budget. This is going to help you. So if there's any time that we need hubby to use the cash to go buy something, we either have to plan ahead so he has that cash ready to go before he goes to the store, or if he needs to pick something up randomly, maybe on the way home, he needs to be able to come home and get the cash before he can go to the store, which, yes, totally inconvenient, but it really makes you think about how much you really need that item. Okay, so let me give you the full breakdown of exactly how much money goes into each cash category. Now, this is really basic, and obviously this is going to change as things evolve, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel because every single month I do family budget updates and I show you what things are moving around and what's changing in our family budget every single month. You can see here that we do $300 for our monthly groceries, $100 for our weekly groceries. I just did a whole video breaking down how we work our grocery budget, so you might want to take a look at that. We do $40 for medical dental, $160 for miscellaneous household items, and that's just pretty much for everything that's not food that we don't already have a separate savings fund for. $40 for coupon shopping, so I use that money for shopping sales on things other than clothes. $100 for our fun category, and that is just for anything fun, random miscellaneous that our family wants to do, and that does include eating out. $120 goes to our yearly expenses. Some examples of what we might use this cash category for is we use it for oil changes. Sometimes we use it for like our monthly subscriptions that we might have, like Costco, things like that. We put away $40 every month to a gift fund, $60 every month to clothes, $20 for a kids account. This specific kids account would go towards things like back to school clothes or anything random that the kids might need throughout the year. And $50 every month to our Christmas fund. And that one is one of my personal favorites, having cash available all year long to be able to take advantage of those sales for Christmas gifts helps us be able to stretch those Christmas dollars really far. And then last but not least, what do we do with any extra cash that might be left over in a category at the end of the month? So there's kind of two different options that we do. One would be leave it in there for the next month. We usually, if we don't use it this month, we usually will use it the following month. Or the second option, maybe not quite as responsible, but if we do have extra cash in a category at the end of the month, sometimes we will move it to a different category where we either need it or maybe where we want it, like to a fun category. So I'm super curious. Do you guys use the cash envelope system? Have you ever thought about maybe giving it a try? What are some of your hesitations? What's holding you back? Let's talk about it down in the comments below. Those are my tips for you guys today on how to start living your Pearl life. If you thought this video was useful, helpful, insightful, motivational, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. That would be awesome. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.